M0FXP, welcome to my channel. Looking at the 3D cases for Meshtastic devices here. Let's install a Heltec version 3 board into the one that I have purchased. This link with all its options will be in the description. So here we are with the parts that have been delivered. This is the body, and you can order different colors, but this is the main body. Okay, the antenna is going to come through there. I chose the battery option that includes this. Well, it doesn't include the battery, but these are inexpensive batteries, 3000 milliamps. And there's the holder, and it comes with the connector that goes to the Heltec. And you can see that the connector for the Heltec is just here, just there. Okay, it will be, you can power it and of course load the firmware with the USB-C, like so. Also there's a switch here, which eventually will poke on the inside of this here, and then to turn that on and off there's another switch connector there. Okay, that comes, and this is like a spanner for doing up the external antenna. And I've got myself this super duper antenna, and the whole idea of this, once it's all together, is that it's going to be a nice portable unit that every now and again I'll need to charge or connect to a USB power. So let's just do it. I've not done this before, so I'm doing this for the first time with you. So you can see the shape inside the box there. You can see there's a shape of the Heltec. So let's just lay that into place. The C, USB-C is there. So it literally just lays into place. That's how easy it is. And so we need to I'll probably connect the antenna connector first. So if I take it out, I think that's going to be easier. We're coming from the behind, so we'll put the battery in its place, like so. Just plonk it in. Can't really go far wrong with that, can you? Spring at that end. Put that in from the rear. Now, which way round does it matter? The connector is going to be, let me think now, the power connector. Well, I would say the switch is on this side. The switch is this side, so I think we'll go in that way. Poke the switch and the connector through that hole at the front there. Pull it through, just through here. A bit fiddly, but pull that through. Then we'll connect the power. Now the power adapter goes here, just here. Hopefully it may turn on, I don't know, but let's get it the right way round. It's quite, my glasses are required to do this. Right, there you go. So turn it round, put it back there, battery, then we'll get the switch. That's just going to clip on there. You can see that the buttons, the function buttons, here and here. That's good. Now we'll put the switch in, like so. Source goes in the hole. We'll get the cover, which I presume. I'm not sure if it goes right or left. Ooh. It's not moving that way round, so let's turn it round. Okay. Right and left. Now what holds it in there? It doesn't feel like it's in there, staying in there. Does it clip in there? There's a wire sticking out here. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe it just sandwiches in there. You know, just sandwiches in. Okay, and then this, looking at it now, just clips over the top. Well, actually, we didn't put the antenna in, so let's get that in as well. doing things the long way here, but the antenna clips on here, look. It's quite small, but it'll clip on there nicely. Antennas there, okay. And yeah, it gives you plenty of washers and things. I've left that one off, but it's fine for now. And put that back in there. How it began. Like I said, I'm doing everything the long way. But there's plenty of room in the back end, you know, for all of this. Now we'll clip this on. We've got the antenna on there now. This clips into place. I would say do put your spring washer on, because you don't want it to keep undoing, and I'll put it on in a bit after I've finished this video. And turn it round, the batteries in like so. Now I need to charge this battery up, and then the back case just clips on. It's good quality case, like so. Back case. Just make sure, because it does need to go deep in, otherwise the back case won't go on. And you think you've got it on there, but it's not on there. But once you've got it deep in, then yeah, it goes on, and you've got a little recess to pull it off with there, like so. Now we need to get some charge into that battery, so for now we're going to just plug it in with the USB. Yeah, and it's obviously very smart looking. So what I'm going to do now, just for fun, pair it to my phone. I grab a phone. You'll see, I know it's on its side, but you'll see as soon as I turn on the Bluetooth, we get a number on the screen. So if you've not done this before and you don't get that, just make sure your Bluetooth's on, press plus, and then it finds it. And we get the number, and we quickly put the number in, 150, and it's always a different number. 0056, and then we click OK. And the first thing it's going to do, it's going to ask you to choose which service you're going to use, but we're on that one. Now see the way it says module configuring, then go to region here. It just says EU. I've got EU already selected, look, 868. And it starts to work. And remember, loading the firmware is as simple as plugging in this cable into the PC and selecting this. Literally just select your device. So mine is the Heltec 3. Select the firmware, and I just tend to use the top one. And the USB connected. Click flash, and it just does it. It will prompt you to select the correct COM port, but it'll come up with a little list anyway and show you how to do that. If we look here, we selected region. If you start at the beginning, now if we get up nice and high, we'd start to receive some messages, and you'll see them listed here with locations. Now it's been a few days since I've used this one. I've got 4 or 5 of these lying around, but this is the Heltec 3, which is the one that most people go for. You see a map there. You can use this. You can actually, if someone else gets that QR code and scans it, then they'll be on the same channel as you. You have channels here that you send messages on, and back here. But the main configuration, see the little cloud there at the top, just here, that shows that we're connected. And then we go like that and go radio configuration, and we can start choosing all the different items that we want to use. And every time you make a change, it loads it. But it's ready to receive now, and we can cycle through. If we go back to the first thing, and this one here, or this message, we can cycle through what's being received. Look, it says 6 minutes there now, and we can, if we want, add a Bluetooth module, which I reckon, I don't think I can get it inside that case, but this is what a Bluetooth module looks like. And this is a Heltec 3 where I've added the Bluetooth module. You can add your manual location anyway. I had to solder a couple of bits there, but you can add GPS if you really want it. And there's certain modules that already have GPS, you know, like we've got the T-beam and the tracker device. They all do the same thing, they just got extra modules on there. Let's go and put this by a window, and let's see if it receives anything. Whilst it's charging, I just use my solar panel here with the built-in battery, and that'll run it for hours and hours and hours. You don't really need to have the internal battery, but yeah, that's, you know, it's a very smart kit. I've got a switch on the front, and yeah, it's a very smart bit of kit. That's all I can say. I have got an external antenna as well, which is just here. I need to get it on the roof. So what I do is just get up high or go out and about when I'm walking the dog, and you'll start to get some signals. Once the battery's charged, we won't need this section. Got my app, we've always got our phone with us, and you just wait for signals to come in. That one's just come in now. No location on that. And we can scroll through on this device. So I suppose technically we don't need the phone, because we can just, you know, scroll through with just scrolling through the messages there that we receive. Try and get a better focus on that. And just wait to get things. There's a couple of messages coming through there. No GPS, but you can fit that. I think there is a setting where you can pair the GPS to your phone, and then you've got the reboot here, and we can turn it on and off. Thanks for watching my channel so far. Just tinkering with Meshtastic. Bye for now. 7-3, all the best.